For the Zips Digital Network, Chad Welker here with women's volleyball coach Tom Hanna. And coach, after kind of a disappointing weekend, you were able to assess the film and everything. What are some of the things that you did like that your team did put out on the court this weekend?
I think we still had a good serving weekend for the most part. We still can apply pressure to people. I thought we had good offensive balance. I thought Emily, ran a great offense both days, which we maybe didn't take as much advantage of, but at some point there's a team on the other side of the net and they do things well, and we have to acknowledge that. And I just think we have to learn how to handle the situation we're in, where we're one of the better teams in the league, and how do you handle that expectation internally or individually? And we're working through some of that stuff, and that's fine. It's a good place to be in because it's certainly not a place where people picked us to be.
When we talked on Saturday, you mentioned that this upcoming week is going to be working kind of back on some of the things on your end. What are some of those things that you want to work on in practice gearing up for the weekend?
We had a little bit of a blip on the radar on Saturday. We passed the ball just okay. We got aced a little bit more than we have all year, and that's been one of our successes. Has really been reducing how much, or how often we get aced, and it took a little rise on Saturday. So certainly we'll get back to that, but I just think we have to be better at our pin attacking again. When we've been very good, in this MAC season in particular, we've been really good from the pins, and we've had moments of being good on the pin, not as consistent the last 4 to 6 matches, and sometimes it's hit or miss. Hey, we're going to get a good performance here, but not so much over here, and we need probably more than one pin hitter to be in a really good place for us to be successful.
From an individual standpoint, who was it that kind of stood out for you over the course of this past weekend?
I thought Taylor Sharretts did a great job defensively, and I think parts of it were probably, including myself, not recognized or acknowledged as often, that she was pretty productive. Again, I thought Emily did a great job running the show, in particular on Friday night, and we got good looks. And first set Friday night, we made 8 non-blocked hitting errors. And again, if I had to go back through those 8, I would say most, if not all of them, we were one-on-one or one-on-hole. We had a good look. We have to, terminate that, and we certainly can't terminate it to their advantage by hitting it off the court.
Now we get to move into this weekend. You take on Kent State on Friday, head down to Athens on Saturday. You went 1-1 the last time you faced both these teams up here in Akron, but what are some of the challenges that both these teams are going to present to you this weekend?
I think, again, if we can handle our side of the net cleaner, we'll be in a better place. I feel like, against Kent State last year we did that, or last time we did that pretty well. Against OU we weren't as clean, and that's a match where literally the whole match was lost by 4 points. We won a set by 3, they won a set by 3, and then they won by 2 and by 2. Can we be a little cleaner? Can we convert those opportunities when they present themselves? Hey, you get a free ball, or hey, you get a really positive block touch and easier defend opportunity. Like, after we get that thing up in the air, can we put it on the floor? Those moments that when they present themselves have to be converted at a higher level, just because we don't know how many we're going to get, and the margin of error in this conference is really thin.
Coach, appreciate the time. Best of luck this weekend at Kent and down at Ohio University. For the Zips Digital Network, Chad Welker, have a great rest of your week, and as always, go Zips.